Hey, welcome back. My name is Alex. I'm a freelance videographer and filmmaker. The other day, we reacted to some amazing one-takes in cinema, and today we are reacting to the one-take music video from BTS called Save Me. It's pretty old, it's from 2016, but I'm excited. One-take music videos are really interesting. One-take music videos are very interesting because they're some of the hardest music videos you can make. It can take months and months of planning beforehand before you even get on set to shoot in order to execute one of these videos. They're the most time consuming, and as far as effort goes, they're some of the highest effort videos, so I'm very excited. I read the lyrics, but I didn't listen to the song beforehand, so I at least have a general idea of what's going on. So let's jump right into the video. Okay. Some nice rocks. Grass. That's very pretty already. Are they not singing it? They're not like lip syncing, they're just dancing? Or what are they doing? Ah, yes. Using the sky as a transition between everyone. So the camera's focused up, meaning that they can do things like underneath if they want to. So like you obviously can only see what the camera is showing you. So if it's tilted up pointing to the sky, they didn't do it in this case, but while someone is dancing here in frame, you can see them. Everyone else can like crouch underneath and get into position so that when the camera comes down, suddenly everyone just appears. Or like you can move things around. They're kind of just like in some grass, so they're not moving anything around, but you know what I mean. If the camera's this way, then things can happen behind the camera so that when it gets there, everything is in place. So far, it's really simple. I mean, it's pretty. Like, it looks very simple, but all of their choreography does take a while to learn. And then now you have to add this extra choreography, and that's the cameraman. The cameraman has his own choreography, his own things that he has to do. There's specific times he has to move the camera and stuff, and so while we're focusing on them, they're like lining up in the background so they can all like have a group shot. Only 4 of them though. Oh. Oh, wait, was that a digital zoom? Oh, it was. So they used a digital zoom to really help enhance that moment, because that's like the drop of the song, so it has to be like a big moment, and that's where you see everyone together. So they digitally zoomed in right here so it wouldn't give away the surprise, and boom, everyone. Camera movements are so important in stuff like this. You obviously have their choreography, but the camera is dancing in a sense. Like the camera helps translate the feelings that they're expressing. Interesting that they're using editing to help with the camera, you know? Like they're artificially pushing in and tilting and stuff. But I guess it makes sense because when there's so much going on, like you don't want to move the camera around because you might miss something. So it does make it a lot easier to capture everything, and then in post, then you can focus on what you want to focus on specifically. But if they didn't do that in post, it would not feel the same, because they are definitely adding like all of these zooms, and the zooms help translate. it helps enhance the camera movements. It makes everything more grand. Oh. Ah, interesting. So they're using camera movements along with blocking, like literal blocking in this point, to help the transitions. So they're going from like this big group to individuals, and then he quite literally blocks the camera, and now it changes the scene kind of, because now it's just them three. So now there's going to be another group of people, right? They're going to be in a group again after this. Yeah. Oh. Kind of sad that they didn't actually fall. But that was really pretty. Like, it literally shows that you don't need expensive budgets or anything. Planning is literally the most important part of filming, whether it's a music video or obviously actual film. With music videos specifically, the more time that you put into your post-production, the better the product is going to be. You can do like a couple of things. You can take them and you could just have them know their lyrics and go out into a field and film that, and it's not gonna look as good. Or you can sit down, come up with some choreography, come up with some camera movements, and get a piece of art like this. As someone that's done music videos, that's definitely what I would suggest. If you want it to look really good, just take the time beforehand to plan it out so that it will look that good. But that's about it. Thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that. And all right.